smiles on the people's faces as they walked out was worth every moment that we did, and I really enjoyed it, had a good time. And the other thing that I want to report on is I was at our Optimus event, which was our Italian night. We had 100 people there, and we had a blast, so it was great.
Good. Councilor Cook?
Just the one, last Thursday night, the mayor and I attended the rural dinner in Elvis. It was, they served us beef. It wasn't anything too tough. It was good. But there was a great presentation given out by John Belch was the gentleman's name. He talked for a long time about animal preservation and conservation. He had about 100 stuffed animals there that took up all one side of the hall. It was quite a presentation. Links to bears to every bird you can imagine. It was a very good presentation. Good evening. A lot of fun.
Were there any skates?
No, it's in the skate stuff.
It would be kind of hard to stuff a little thing that
Question, Councilor?
Well, I would have normally been there, but I got 200 things, including opening the museum. But yeah, the boy, we had 10 Lake Smithers there, and they said it was the best presentation ever. Yeah. This guy was beyond belief.
He just, what he does, the trapping that he does, the knowledge that he did, the way he tied it all together, everything was, everything's dependent on something else, the whole chain, and things happen for a reason. He had a...
like you said, you talked about coyote reduction in coyote population one year, you call them one year, they come back 3 times greater than next
yeah,
year.
the whole process on it. But it was educational.
Question through you.
Isn't that a word you use? Education?
Education. Well, they had a comedy show the other night. It was Education with Dr. D, or the teacher. But are we hosting it next year, or is it the year after?
2014. I'm second vice of that.
I always said that we were going to host it. I said, is that next year? 2014 in 2 years, and when we kind of found out that it was going to be at the Legacy Center, I went to the Lake Smith guys and said, "You guys interested in catering?" Saturday night?
Ooh, that would be good.
Thursday night.
It's a Thursday.
When I was there. Oh, okay. Well, maybe they won't. Anyway, we got a couple of years to work on that. Okay, so my council report. I attended the last jamboree at the Legacy Center that the seniors groups put on there with the hometown, or what's it called, Old Time Jamboree. And they have donated $500 to each of the schools in Lambton Shores this year. I think they've, over the number of years since they've established, have donated $14,000 just through free will offering at the door. The place was full. The music was great. They asked that I bring greetings on behalf of the municipality, and I did that. And they certainly responded by thanking the municipality for supplying the Legacy Center for their functions free of cost. And they do give back to the community, so it's a win-win. I had to dance with my wife before we left, but that was just part of it. Also, the Lambton Wildlife Dinner. It's been mentioned, the Town Hall in Grand Bend was a good meeting on Saturday. On Sunday, the Trail Committee had a hike at the Conservation Trail at the Cut, and I too attended that, and we went for a walk through the trail that was there. It was 5 of us went on the trail hike, but it was they got some work to do in the Trail Committee, and so they worked on that. That's all I have for council reports. New business. Councilor Scott.
I'd like to make a motion to ratify the union contract.
Okay, this is out of our, now that we, if the union ratifies their contract, we accept.
Yeah. Whatever the wording that works there.
Yeah, this is coming from our in-camera deal. Councilor Russell?
We're going to be instructing Mayor for signing the contract on ratification by the union representatives.
That's the wording.
That's what I
Second that then, right? Questions? All in favor of that? That's carried. Any other new business? Deputy Mayor Dag?
This is something that can come back in subsequent meetings, but I just thought I'd throw it out there and see what, see if I get any positive vibes for this idea. What does the council think about the Lambton Shores cost-saving initiative that rewards municipal employees that save the municipality money by giving them a bonus consisting of half the savings in the first year?
I support it 100%. Our former CEO in the county, or C something, what were you, CEO, whatever, he had a system like that, except the reward wasn't to that extent to encourage that type of business.
So who is it that gets off?
Well, he's not there anymore.
I think our employees do that now, but
As a bonus?
Bonus.
Councilor Ullman?
Okay, next prop. Every year, staff present us with a budget, and there's an anecdotal summary at the beginning of each business unit where all the departments work together to identify cost savings together as a team. And that has been a practice since amalgamation. And every year, there are reports of where they do find cost savings, and they do a great job of that. This kind of thing would be a nightmare. We do it now. We need to say thank you to staff for what they do and what they present us with on an annual basis. It's all here, and if we go back and look at every budget binder for the last 12 years, you'll see the same goals and objectives.
I think Councilor Underwood?
It's not a bad idea, but it needs more study and more report on that, because logistically speaking, it's a bit of a nightmare, because you have to go through, then you have to decide how much you're saving for this year, how much you're going to be saving over the next, I don't know, 10, 15 years for whatever initiative. Have to decide whether or not it's an initiative that is unique to this area or something that's just been pulled off somewhere else or whatever. It takes an awful lot more thought. I would rather ask for a report to explore this notion.
But that would be all, and I think that we can do tonight. I don't think we want to set up anything.
I recognize it's not,
And it's
I'm curious if there's even worth it.
get a quick report on the pluses and minuses of that.
I've brought up something similar in the past, Elizabeth, Deputy Mayor. Bottom line is, I believe that people should be rewarded for things. Thank yous are lovely, and I think it's great that they save money on a regular basis, because part of their job is operating efficiently and doing that. But I also think that sometimes, we've been told that there's been a morale problem at times. So I think sometimes having a reward system of some sort it is a positive thing, and I would be quite in favor of having a report on that to look at it and see. I think that it never hurts to reward those who are good to you.
Okay.
Okay?
Just a couple of the quick questions. Does council still receive newsletters? Other than newsletters, I just missed
Had
them?
any for a while.
We haven't had any for a while?
Right out of gas.
Went out of gas, okay.
Not doing them anymore. Why bother?
And then there was one more question. Some residents of Fort Franks were wondering about whether council would consider a suspension of the sign bylaw for the telecommunications tower meeting on Friday night, because they felt that there was no other way for them to advertise their meeting on short notice. So I said I would bring it up during council. Apparently it's on municipal property, and the only option they have really at this point is to put on private property, and that's, and they were asking for a suspension of that.
Who's made it up first?
Armstrong East has a similar problem with signs, and we had those removed. I've received in my mailbox today a pamphlet, so I know that they've done lots of advertising. I know that they went out and spent money on that. However, when anybody else puts up a sign to advertise a painting business or anything else, they're taken down. Our bylaw officer goes and takes them down. And I understand that this is a very pertinent issue, and it's a very controversial issue. They have advertisements on the Port Franks Community Center sign. It is up down in Northville on a